I love this time of the year where it's like you got a clean slate, a white canvas, and you can implement big changes or draw anything you want. My mentor used to tell me, if you want to do something, go big. So at that time, I say, fine, I am going to go big. I am going to be the go-to mindset coach, the wellness coach for my community. I set out to reshape my self-image, to be the go-to mindset coach in my community. So what do you have to do to reshape your image, to achieve what you want to achieve? These were so far beyond where I was, but it really doesn't matter. That doesn't even matter a little bit. There are techniques that you can follow to do, and I have been doing that ever since. So really, don't be limited by what you think is possible. I guarantee you, if you truly, really want it, it is possible. In fact, the only thing, the most important thing that this year is to create the new you. And you want to create in order to provide result that you really want in your life. And so you have to consciously choose the new self-image and impress that in your subconscious mind. Think about this for a moment. Your self-image is very likely formed from past experience. It starts out as a child, and then it keeps compounding and keeps growing. But they are all from past experiences, past success and past failure. It determines how we react to people and things that happen around us. Now, there's no person on earth that can prevent you from improving your own self. Okay? You are the only one who can do it. No one can help you, and only you can help yourself. And the truth is, how much you can take on yourself without running away from it. Most of us have a defense mechanism. And when the truth about ourselves is presented to us, we don't want to listen to it. We don't want to face it. We don't want to look at it. We run away from it. And yet, it is the only way we can improve it. If there's something about ourselves that we don't like, we don't want to look at, we usually paint a different picture in our mind. So first, we must take a good look at what we are and then start to understand, because that is a reflection of our self-image. And as we improve the self-image, everything changes. Everything starts to change. You will find that people that are having troubles in school, trouble in life, they got weight problem, relationship problem. All these are related back to the self-image. In the book Psycho-Cybernetic, the writer makes it very clear that it is all related to self-image. Let's take a look at a common error that most people make when it comes to self-image. You know, people are on a continually trying to change their result. A salesperson trying to improve their sales. A student trying to improve their grades in the school. So what is the common problem here? If we analyze the situations, it becomes very clear what the problem is. These people are desperately trying to change the end result. And the end result is tied to the person's action. It is our behaviors that detect our actions. And so they are desperately trying to change the result. The result is hooked into the person's actions, and the actions are motivated by the person's self-image. Did you see the relationship here? You got a person that the self-image is driving their actions and are producing the result they are getting. If they are letting this result control their thinking, because they look at the result and then the result controls the thinking, they are going to be in trouble, because you see, the cause of the result are inside them. It's not outside them. And this is why so many people attempting to change, to improve their result for years and never really making a difference. The error they are making is a common one, including me for many, many years. I thought if I can just work harder, push forward, just keep doing it, I will have a better result. They are relating to the result because the result are an expressions of your self-image. James Allen said, mind is the master power that molds and makes, and the man is the mind. And many more he takes the tool of thoughts and shaping what he wills, bring forth 1,000 joys or 1,000 hells. We think in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is nothing but the looking glass. When we talk about result control and individual, they truly do control 90% of the populations today. Since the time we were infant, we were told, look at the report card, and the report cards determines how smart you are. And they become the God in our mind. So here is the individual. They were doing what they were trained to do since they were a child. They looked at the present result and they let those results control their thinking. It could be the bank account, the report card, the sell sheet, and we let those results control, fill up our consciousness, our thinking. Not only it fill our consciousness, and then we let ourselves get emotionally involved with the result. And guess what? That alters the vibrations of our body, because one thought will produce chemicals and it will release in a millisecond into our body, and that alters the vibrations of the body, and the vibration changes, and then the behavior changes, and you get more of the same thing, because we never change what is going inside us. We are in a self-doom fulfilling cycle. Many people have dreams. They talk to their friends about their dreams, but their dreams are only in the intellectual mind, and they never reach their goal. So their dreams fade away. What does the dream, why does the dream fade away? Because the outside world is controlling them. It is not inside. But we don't want to ignore the result. You don't ignore the result. You look at the result, because the results are very important. They are the messages that tell you what is going on inside you. We look at the result, but we don't concentrate on it, and we don't get emotional involved in it. We don't let them control us. We look at the result and it comes to our consciousness. It could be, well, I don't have the money. I look at it, okay, but I don't focus on it. Right? I see the bank account. There's no money in it. I don't focus on the bank account. I got to focus on building the money, earning the money, making the money. Human, we got the higher faculties, and one of the faculties is imagination. We got the imagination. That is a power that flow into our conscious mind. And what we can do with it is to build an image in our mind exactly to how we want it to be. We can do that. We can build the image of whatever we want. Build it. We can build the image of whatever we want, and that doesn't change the result yet. Even though it doesn't change the result yet, but then the magic is when we get really emotional involved with the image that we really want. And by getting emotional involved with that image, we plant that in our heart, in our subconscious mind, and that turns into a desire. What is a desire? A desire is the effort of the unexpressed possibility within, seeking expressions without. So by doing that, just keep thinking about the image that you want and get emotionally involved with it, and it changed the vibrations in your body. And now you can take actions to go and achieve your dream. It changed the vibrations and it changed your result. Many of us use our five senses: taste, sense, smell, hear, see, and touch. But we don't use that to control our mind. Build the image of what you want. This is so critical that we understand this. And so often we misunderstood that. This is a deep lesson, and I really want you to go back and watch it again and again to really understand it. How you build the image of what you want and get emotional involved with it. Because by doing that, it changes the vibrations in your body. And when you change the vibrations in your body, it changes how you take actions. Ideas will start to come to you. And your behavior will change, your attitudes towards life will change. And when that change, you will see the result that you want comes to you. I'll see you in the next video, and we'll talk about working with the mind.